Hi all, this is Heather Fiore, and the first question that was posed in Module 7 was, what is the human resource frame of leadership according to Bowman and Deal? The leadership framework is basically that the organization is a family made up of different people with different skills, and they basically feed off of each other. There are some that get along, some that don't get along, but basically the organization and the humans need to align their needs, and discussion is readily available to all, and the leader is there to be what they called a catalyst or servant. The leader is there to meet the needs of the organization. Without one, you can't have the other. So they need each other. The people need the organization, and the organization need the people. So in a school organization, basically what we've been discussing, it was asked to prioritize the following people. So obviously I feel the principal is the key leader in the organization of our school. It was hard to decipher to go straight to just one next, so I went to teacher and student as both being prioritized next, because without the teachers, you have no school. Without the students, you also have no school. The teacher and students both need each other, and the principal needs the teachers and students as well. As far as the next level, I went to paraprofessionals and parents. The teacher and the paraprofessional go kind of hand in hand. Without the paraprofessional, some of the teachers wouldn't be able to function in their classes. You know, we have special education classes that are always in need of paraprofessionals because those students need extra help as well as in-class support. Parents are basically the paraprofessional of the child. They're the home help. And so they all kind of go hand in hand. The teacher also needs the student. That's kind of why I have the arrows going back and forth to them. Teacher, student, which then equals the parent. So the teachers need the student and the parent to be on board to achieve the goals of their education. So from paraprofessional to parent, I felt that the office staff was next most important. Yes, they are important to the teachers and students and principal, but they are also important to our professional staff and parents. They kind of keep everything in line, answer the questions of parents many a day, and pretty much provide us with answers to questions that we may have. They assist the principal in maintaining communications, whether it's through to the teachers and students, or to the community and to the parents. Next, I went with, and this was kind of tough because I kind of was thinking that, should I go to community or should I go to custodian? But I think the custodian is just as important as the office staff, because they need to maintain the building. The building needs to be up to code in standards where it's comfortable and has a safe, effective environment for both the teacher, student, and all of the staff. If we didn't have our custodians, we'd have pretty much horrible conditions in our schools. Maintenance personnel kind of goes hand in hand with custodian, because if the custodian has a problem or doesn't have certain things, they rely on the maintenance personnel. So then from there, I went to the community. So the community is the support for everybody. They could have came off of the principal just as well as coming off of the maintenance, custodian, office staff, and so forth. The community involvement is important to help the teachers, the principal, and to relay messages to the community, and get them on board to be part of our school. Help us out, have community input, provide programs and assistance to our students. We have a lot of great assistance programs out in our community, like the Martin Luther King Center, where our kids go and have time to kind of hang out with their friends, but have people there to help them with their homework and stuff like that. The community plays a big role in all parts of education. So that was a little hard to I kind of placed it low on the totem pole here, but they're all important. Every piece of this flowchart is important. Cooks, I went down to the bottom, closer to the bottom. Not that I don't feel that they're of importance. I do. They provide some of the staff and definitely all of the students with nutritious lunches to keep them focused, keep them awake, for students that don't have home food and so forth. So that they're just as important to the function and basically the function of the school. Alumni. I have them at the bottom because I feel that they're probably the least effective when it comes to our school and how it's run and what's going on. However, the more alumni that come back and take heart in where they came from and what they achieved makes for a better school, makes for a better understanding of what has worked and what hasn't. Sharing their experience is a great thing for our students and staff to see. It makes staff feel proud that, hey, I had that student, and look what they've achieved. So I know that we have several alumni, including one that I graduated with, that does some great community stuff for our students on diversity and, is there to help them with their education and so forth. So that was the basis of my flow chart. It was very hard to put this together because I really feel everybody is of importance, and I probably would have listed everybody at the top if I could have. But having to break it down, this is how I felt it would be best implemented. Thank you.